The new concept AMG GT XX, like all high-performance electric cars, aims to deliver full power at all times. This relentless demand pushes every system to its limits, from managing the intense heat of the powertrain and optimizing weight to refining aerodynamics for maximum efficiency. Every element of the car is optimized to sustain peak performance under this constant strain. Everything in the AMG GT XX is built around the cooling management of both the battery and the electric motors. It starts with the form factor of the battery cells. Tall and slim cylindrical units housed in aluminum. Their narrow diameter allows heat to escape more quickly from the core, while the aluminum casing accelerates that transfer to keep temperatures in check. The cells sit in plastic modules with non-conductive oil flowing around each unit, absorbing excess heat and stabilizing performance. Configured to produce 800 volts, the system uses thinner, lighter wires that generate less heat than a 400 volt setup, further boosting cooling efficiency. Because the cells are kept at their optimum temperature, charging speeds are equally impressive. The battery can take on about 400 kilometers of range in just 5 minutes. Now that consistent energy is secured from the battery, the next challenge is ensuring the motors can deliver it just as reliably. They're using 3 axial flux motors, with 2 on the rear axle and 1 on the front. These motors are much more compact and powerful compared to the radial flux motors used in mainstream EVs, but their design is more complex and makes cooling them more challenging, as the closely packed windings and shorter air paths limit heat dissipation. AMG manages this with dedicated cooling channels and precise thermal management around each motor, ensuring they can sustain peak performance even under extreme conditions. This multi-motor setup also allows AMG to control torque distribution with extreme precision by independently modulating power to the front and rear axles and between the 2 rear motors. The car can optimize traction, enhance corner stability, and deliver a driving experience that is exceptionally balanced and responsive. Together, the 3 electric motors can generate up to 1000 kilowatt, the equivalent of more than 1360 horsepower, enabling the car to exceed 360 kilometers an hour. While official 0 to 100 km an hour figures are not disclosed, the combination of this power and precise torque distribution ensures the AMG GT XX will accelerate with breathtaking speed. Now, with electric cars, the aerodynamics are focused more on reducing drag at high speeds than generating downforce, because at around 300 km an hour, nearly 80% of the energy is consumed just to overcome air resistance. For an electric car, that drag penalty would significantly reduce range, making aerodynamic efficiency just as critical as power and cooling in sustaining performance. This challenge restricts design freedom, as every line and surface must serve efficiency. The most effective shape to minimize drag remains the teardrop, with its smooth, uninterrupted surfaces. This is why most EVs end up looking quite similar. With the design and aerodynamics of the AMG GT XX, Mercedes achieved an exceptionally low drag coefficient of 0.198, reducing air resistance more than almost any other production car and directly benefiting top speed and range. Now, there are some aerodynamic elements that temporarily increase drag, such as the louvers integrated into the front grille and the wheel hubs. However, these only open when necessary to cool internal components, and as soon as the temperature stabilizes, they immediately close, minimizing any impact on efficiency. Inside, the AMG GT XX embraces a minimalist, performance-focused design. The structural bones of the car are visible, highlighting its engineering and lightweight construction, while the electric theme is emphasized by glowing orange tubes running through the center console and dashboard. The interior is clearly sporty, with carbon fiber bucket seats and a Formula One-inspired steering wheel, ensuring the driver feels fully connected to the car while keeping every element focused on performance. The AMG GT XX shows that what defines an AMG is not just a roaring V8 or V12 or aggressive styling, it's engineering excellence. With the shift to electric powertrains, Mercedes demonstrates that this new chapter can be just as impressive, combining cutting-edge technology, meticulous performance optimization, and the same hallmark quality that has always defined the brand. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.